Hello, my name is Rob de Spenke. I'm an SAP technical consultant, and today I want to show you how to create a table dynamically at runtime into your report. The challenge was that my client had different interfaces to different insurance companies, and every insurance company wanted to see another layout. I will show you an example to run the report. The report interface here, we see that the user can give the assurance company. Number one is Philips, number two is ABP. The user can give the personal IDs which will be sent to the insurance company, and there is a date to have a look in the info types which are valid on that date. Alright, I will show you the report for Philips. We run the report and then we see a layout, personal ID, last name, gender, birth date, second name and address. Then this will be sent to Philips, and number two, ABP has a different layout. They want to see different layout. They just want to have the personal IDs, the status of your employee and the address. And there is a third, PGGM, assurance company, and they want to see another layout. Status, the bank key and the birth date of your employee. Now, how to assemble these output in a dynamic way. For doing that, I created a table into SAP database table Z for layout. If I display it, you can see the fields, and if I show you the contents of this table, we see here the insurance company. 01 was Philips, 02 was ABP, and 03 was PGGM. And here are the fields listed you will see in your ALV grid. So for Philips there were 8 fields, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here is the name of the field, ID of the field, and this is his type, field type. So to maintain this table, I also created a maintenance table, a maintenance view. Like here we see the maintenance view, SM30 transaction. Here we see the 8 fields for Philips, and here we see the field Struss. Like I said in my program, if I run the interface for Philips on a daily basis or on a monthly basis, you will see the field Struss. Now if I remove the field Struss from my table by using this these maintenance view, if I say delete and save my view again, so the record was deleted from database table, and I run the report again, you will see the field Struss has disappeared. There's no Struss anymore. So you can download this to your local drive or to Unix or send as an email. Anyway, to maintain the layout of your ALV grid is done by this table insurance company. I can also add a field Struss again. If I say new entries for Philips, let's say the order of the field is 20, and then field name is then Struss again. And the table where it comes from is my info type created in the sub namespace Z, and the type of the field is with internal length, let's say 30, and in the last field you can give the header of your column, let's say it's street. If we save this record again, was saved, okay, and we run the report again, you will see the field Struss is back in your report with the header named street. Okay, now how did I do that in the code? This is actually the heart of the program, where first the records for every interface assurance company are selected. So for Philips here are 8 records selected, and then I loop over this internal table, and then for every record I determine what is the name of the field and what is his data type. These are put in the structure, and the structure is appended into an internal table. So the internal table will contain for Philips 9 fields now, and for PGGM 4 fields. Anyway, after I created this internal table filled with data, then a structure can be made by using this statement: create structure. This class has many interesting methods to use to create a structure, and a header, and you can ask for the properties of the table. And I created an internal table by using this statement, internal table. Okay, now I have the structure and the table, and I assign these two to a field symbol, and in this field symbol that's the real internal table used in the program at runtime, where the fields are filled. First the data structure is filled, and then it's appended into an internal table, all by field symbols. And this field symbols table is sent to ALV grid to present to the user. Then how the data is filled is actually not so important. You just look in your info types and get the value of the fields. For the client I was talking about now, they were using the ABAP logging of your info types, so that you get your delta values to be sent to the client. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you next time.